Right, here we are again, and issue 32 of Hachette, Build the Titanic. As I've said a couple of times now, I'm not going to bother with the book anymore because the parts, you know, it takes a hell of a long time to put the parts on. I think we're averaging nearly an hour to get all the pieces on. I mean, in the last issue, all I managed to get on were all the parts of the silver here that you see. If you see that little thing there, that's a set of steps that goes through the engine. I don't know if you can see them, but get off. I also had to put them on the inside of where all the pistons are, and I had these pieces I put on as well as these pieces here, and that, yeah, it took a hell of a long time to build. I don't know if you can see it very well, but yeah, all the moving parts are there, and once the engine and the ship is together, there are 3 engines. There'll be a motor connected to these, and these will turn, and the propellers on the back of the ship will also turn. So anyway, number 32. There's only 140 issues. So yeah. Yeah, okay. Got a lot more to go yet. And as you can see, there's a hell of a lot of parts per issue. I'll be glad when we start doing some of the big stuff again, like, you know, doing the hull. I missed building the hull. Oh, it's nice, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But now we're on like, god damn it. Right, so 10 to 1, I will need my tweezers. Put the mousey out the way. I will need the glue and the Mr. Chopstick. Let's get all these parts out of the bags. Come on. There you go. Chuck that over there. It looks like there's parts to separate from the sprue as well, I think. Maybe. Or that may be the complete part. We shall see. Right. Move the engine over there. We'll get the lumpy parts over that side. And the little skinny bits on this side. Right. God damn. Unfortunately, so I'm going to say a lot of this are going to need super glue treatment. I mean, yesterday when I put the other silver parts on the engine, I lined them up on the table to match the things, but that took a while. Oh, come here. Don't get me wrong, it could take longer to find them, keep flitting backwards and forwards. Right, we have some EP screws. Kitty. And you know, teeny tiny. The worst thing is, there's 2 of these engines, so I've got to do this all over again, which kind of sucks. But that's part of the fun of building these things. If you enjoy doing it, you enjoy doing it. Like golf, not to everybody's taste. I've always been one of them people that everybody's entitled to their hobby, whatever that may be. As long as it doesn't harm anyone else, who really gives a damn? Because that's what it should be all about. not bugging other people. And I certainly don't do that. I think you calm down with age. That's the thing. Alright, here we go. Now the first element to be assembled is that little fellow there. 32k. I think is, yeah, is that one there, look. That little teeny weeny bit. And 32J, which, come here, 32J, yep, that's a key. Right, goddamn super glue. Great stuff, but dangerous for your pinkies. Right, so getting it everywhere and gluing my fingers to everything. Let's put these bits on. One potato, two potato. That's that. Now look, engine, get out of the goddamn way. Right. So he goes on there, like that. Like that he does. And then this little fellow, he dangles on the end. Put him some glue on. Get off. And that should, in theory, he says, be enough. He says. Right. Sticky, sticky. We have ignition. Oh, that was a very jolly easy part, wasn't it? Bagger. Right, so, well, oh, no you don't. Right, and he has got to be glued on there. You've got to take into account, which is is a bit mind-boggling, that I'm putting these pieces on, and they look, kind of minuscule, really. But you imagine being on that ship and you imagine that. I mean, someone say you saw how tiny those parts were, but that ladder there, look, that little tiny ladder there, that's where a human walked to, like, service the engine and stuff. So you imagine the actual scale of how big that would be. That part that I've just put on there. If a 6-foot human walked along there, that gives you an idea of how big this engine really was. And it's kind of staggering. But, hoorah. Oh, those little ladders. Well, steps. Oh, sorry, no. Is it a walkway, gangplank, or no? Oh, so he has got to go that way on that bit. So he goes, he slots into these notches just there. I like it is. So let's have him back off. Put that bagger down. Well, they're quite easy ones at the moment. I'm quite impressed by them. Right. A little bit of glue in the little hole. Potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4. I'm not going to bother putting any glue on the pins. I don't think once the glue sets on these four little prongs here, I really don't think the walkway's going anywhere once that's in. Don't know if you hear it then, it's like a little click. Now you see, our little 6-foot person, he can walk from there, all the way from there, all the way around, onto this walkway that, onto this walkway that I've just put on. Jesus wept. I mean, you're on that walkway. See this here? These are moving parts of the engine. Right. God damn. You're walking past and them things are flying around left, right and centre. I would assume the engine stopped. And then you walk all the way over here to this little set of ladders and go on the other side. Yippee. Right. Just hold that there for a moment because it was trying to get away then. Right. He's a happy soul. Next page. Oop, get off. Where are you going? Right. And now we want the t'other side. And this is the fellow. Yep. And he's got to go. He's got to go. Well, that's rather odd. He's got to go through. Right. So let's prep it up with a bit of glue. Steady. Carried away then. Damn glue. Come here. Bit of glue on there. Makes that a happy part. And then we'll lift him up like so. Put him in there. Put him in there. Oop. There we are. Right. So we'll put him on. Oh, they stay as they are. Wow, that's cool. And then we want this little fellow here, it says. Oh, well, I'm not going to do it. It says to put it on there kind of thing. I'm not doing that. You'll have to wait. I'll put these guys, I'll put this on first, and then I'll marry him up. Right, so, back to the other side. Oop, steady. Well, the problem is you put all these little tiny delicate parts on, and then it keeps like changing sides all over the bloody place. Now I've got here. They got to fit in those two little holes there. Just checking. God damn. Yep. Let's glue the bagger up. So I want a bit of glue on that one, and a little bit of glue on that one. Now you can go there, and that can come back up here. and we can put those pieces on there, and then we get this little fellow, and he's got to fit that way. So bit of glue on there, and a little bit of glue on there. Ta-da! And he's got to go. And you can see he's got to bridge between those two parts. So I'll put him in there. Right, hold him still for a second while the glue goes off a little. Oh, we've got him next. Oh, let's look. Yeah, got him next. And then we've got to put this little fellow together. That little tiny bit there. And we want him and him. Oh, we've got to screw this guy together. Yay! My 2 EP screws. Yoink. And giddy. Giddy. Good. Right. Come on, fellow, be stuck. Yeah, it's right. I'm not going to complain at that. Right. You stay. Stay there. Right, so put that to the inside, it says. Oh, bagger. Now we'll put him on first. Yeah, we'll do that one first. Because that little tiny bit's got to go in between them. Poink. There you go. Well, why are they screwing these pieces? I mean, why not just use glue? Strange. Right. Oh, hang on. It says put them on first. I'll put that one there first. You know. Right. Glue first, it says. Oops. Fine. What's that? I don't know if you've seen it advertised. That Nosferatu. Well, you know, hey ho. Personally, no. Me no likey. Possibly other people like it, but I just really just didn't get on with it. A lot of heavy breathing for naught. I'm not going to tell you the ending. I mean, that were enough. That was enough. But you might like it. I don't know. Thing is, I did like the first one, like it first came out. Bram Stoker. I like that one. You see, so I've got to admit, I could be a little bit swayed against the new one, but I just, you know. here. Kidding me? Yep, get off. It's alive, I tell you. Alive. Right. And that be that then. Right. You can go there for a moment. Put the screwdriver away. Bring you back over here. And you go in there. He drops in this hole here, you see? Just like it is. Oh no. Oh no, that's going to be a little tight. It's sometimes the glue, the paint sometimes makes the parts difficult to fit inside each other. So sometimes it's an idea to scrape it off a little. Whoop. Right. So let's drop this little fellow in this hole. Yes, that was a bit better. Right. So we was built ready. Oh, it's like we're putting the engine on the floor. Oh wow, what's this? What's this we got here? And that's in. He has got to go. Whoops. There's a little tiny bit of plastic on the bottom of that. It's got to come off. What's the matter with you, Ratty? Hey? So we got him there. We got this little bit here. They got to glue together and then go onto that piece. He's got to go there with that little bit. Right, so glue it on first. He goes that away. And then he goes on there. Leave him there for the moment. He's here. This little fellow. Oh my god. He goes on there. It has to go on there, like that. Right, now, can't really do bugger all with them at the moment now. So, because that's got to set first. So we'll leave them for the moment. Let's get the floor out, sorry. I've kept them covered, but you know. Oh, he's gonna fill that bit in. I'd what you. Drop a bit of glue on that. And he goes there. At least now I've got the two holes there, and I've got the hole on the deck there, so I know exactly where to put the other part. So he's struggling trying to guess. Right, and what does he want? He wants EP. EP screw. No, get off. I'm going with this fellow here. Right. Tally ho, chaps. Ta-da! Right. Easy peasy. Right. Are you about ready, you little sausage? Nope. My board's moving. My board's moving. So, we'll have that little pin there and that little pin there. One in the room and one on the floor. Which is pretty damn cool. Right. So, get some glue. Not a lot, just a little. We'll put a bit on him. And we'll put a bit on him. I'll stick that one back in the bloody hole. Right. It's tweezer time. I like using tweezers. See? Did I tell you? God damn it. Right. Buggy. No. Oops. Just move that around a little. Put it around a little bit so it's not visible. And there we have it. So, put him over there. Nope, he's got to go on now. Mr. Doodah. Point. He's got to go through. And he wants a little FP screw. So get him. Well, it's the same with these kits. I don't understand why I have to use so many different screws. Well, what do I know? Then we want. Christ, tiny. Teeny tiny. I think that's a pincer job. There's enough glue on there. Right. Ta-da! And then we've got this fellow here. Right, bit of glue. There he goes. And there, sorry. Like it is. And slowly, but surely. Right. The last page. Right. So, he goes. On there. Right. Let's finish those other couple of little bits off now. And away we go. He dropped onto there. And you can now put this other bit on that goes on here. Get him out of the way. Oop. One of the dials that goes on the top of there into that little teeny hole. He is just double check with these because these bits are super tiny. He goes there. Stuff him back in there. I probably wear them glasses. They're either too bloody close or they're too far away. It's a pain in the goddamn ass. Right. Now you little fellow. You fit at the side of that block. Now it's in. I couldn't put these on till it were finished, you see, because otherwise they just got in the way. And there we have it. I think there's quite a bit of glare off it with it being fully silver, so I don't want to get it too close. But yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Issue number 32 done. Please like, subscribe, comment, and spread the word. Thank you very much. Good night.